We begin in Abuja, where the hope of the CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele to contest for the presidency in 2023 has temporarily hit the rock. His ambition to vie for the coveted office was discarded by the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja. The CBN governor had earlier in a motion sought to restrain INEC and the AGF from interfering with his 2023 presidential ambition. The governor, through his counsel, Mike Ozekome, told the court that he can contest for the position of President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria without vacating his position as a CBN governor. Judiciary correspondent Celestina Area reports.
Governor Emefiele's position is that Section 84, subsection 12 of the Electoral Act as amended 2002 does not affect him being a public officer and not a political appointee. In an ex parte motion filed due to the urgency of the matter, his counsel Mike Ozekome noted that Mr. Emefiele is in a dilemma, not knowing what step to take. He prayed an order of the court directing the defendant to maintain status quo pending determination of the suit. That is, no steps should be taken by any party that will hinder him from contesting. In a short ruling, Justice Ahmed ordered that the processes be served on the defendant and they should appear before him on 9th May to show cause why an order maintaining status quo should not be granted.
Parties are now in a matter. None of the parties should do anything that would defeat the purpose of that suit. All parties, even without the court pronouncing maintenance of status quo or granting an injunction, once parties have subjected themselves to the authority of the court, they must never do anything. Mr.
Emefiele says he needs the protection of the court to avoid the matter being rendered nugatory. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.
Still in the court, but this time in Rivers State, where the trial of a governorship aspirant of the People's Democratic Party, Farah Dagogo, was stalled following his absence from court. The 7-member of the House of Representatives was slammed with criminal charges after the violence that rocked the PDP screening exercise in Port Harcourt. Senior reporter Uche Okoro reports.
Farah Dagogo, as a former ally of Governor Nyesom Wike, was elected into the State House of Assembly to represent the Degima constituency. Then in 2019, he went to the National Assembly as the representative of Degima Boni Federal Constituency. Now he aspires to become governor. It is not clear when or why Farah Dagogo fell out with the governor, but he is now a vocal supporter of PDP presidential aspirant Atiku Abubakar. His travails reached a climax when Governor Wike declared him wanted for allegedly sponsoring cultists to disrupt the screening for National and State Assembly aspirants. This was barely 24 hours to the screening for PDP governorship aspirants. Farah Dagogo was one of the Niger Delta agitators who accepted the government amnesty in August 2009. And so for a man who is not new to confrontations, he showed up at the venue, but as expected, he was arrested by the police and charged with causing a breach of peace and cultism. The aspirant, whose health is said to be failing in detention, maintains his innocence and describes this as a plot to frustrate his political ambition. To the disappointment of his followers, the police failed to produce him before the magistrate courts.
He was supposed to appear before the court again today, probably for the court to deliver a ruling on the applications the lawyers to the defendant made the last time. But unfortunately, he was not produced. He was remanded in police custody the last time. We expected him to be produced today, but unfortunately he was not. We are yet to know the exact reason why he was not produced before the court today. And like I had already informed the court that an information has been filed before the High Court.
Information on what, sir?
I've just told you the information has been filed. The information means a formal charge before the High Court has been filed, meaning that if we process all of those, we are no longer coming to this court.
The matter has been adjourned to the 23rd of May 2022. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
In the meantime, Senate President Ahmed has joined the growing list of presidential aspirants in the governing All Progressives Congress who have purchased the 100 million naira forms. A group called the National Stability Project purchased and presented the forms to the Senate President earlier today in Abuja. The Senate President has not publicly signaled his intention to run for president, but with the purchase of the forms, it is clear Mr. Lawan will be part of the race for the plum job. Still talking politics, ahead of the primary elections of the People's Democratic Party, the statutory and ad hoc delegates from Enugu West Senatorial District have pledged their support and loyalty to the leadership of Governor Ifeanyi. They made their intention known at a solidarity visit to the government house, Enugu. Bamidele Ajayi has more.
As preparation for electing new set of political leaders get boost across party lines, stakeholders have commenced aligning their thoughts with capable hands who they believe have the capacity to lead. Like in other states where they just conducted PDP World Congresses reportedly went sour, Enugu State witnessed a smooth run. According to the Congress Committee leadership, the World Congresses, which produced 3 ad hoc delegates, each in the 260 electoral wards in Enugu State, were peaceful, transparent, and violence-free.
We have not recorded any incident anywhere. It's been very calm.
The outcome of the Congress may have aided this solidarity visit by the newly elected delegates from the 5 local government areas of Enugu West Senatorial Zone. They are here to carry out the singular task of pledging their support and loyalty to the governor, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi.
In other states, I say Enugu State is one of the best states when it comes to peace. And you did it possible. So we are thanking you, sir, and to reassure you that the data delegates here are for you. Wherever you say we go with you. Whatever decision you take, we stand with you. In any condition, we are with you.
Enugu is one out of the 5 southeast states that has remained consistent with the People's Democratic Party since 1999. With few weeks to the election of party candidates who will fly the flag in the general election, political analysts say it is apparent that the party remains stronger and united under the present administration for it to repeat what the party has been known for since return of democracy in the 4th Republic. Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News, Enugu.